Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Hero Book 1, Chapter 10, Recovery. Back at headquarters, Kenji lies sprawled on a makeshift operating table, wincing as Dax looks over his injury. Caleb really did a number on Kenji. With that jet of flame, the good news is he'll live. Thank God. Assuming, of course, that I can find a way to get this hole closed. What? How is this good news? Hey, this worked out. You only make it worse. You really don't know how to help Dax? Well, it's complicated stuff. His body's in survival mode, so he's stuck in bronze form until his condition stabilizes. I'm not sure if we're patching him up a human here or a hunk of metal. I'm a human! Can't you just stitch me up or something? Right now, you're more metal than man. Conventional medicine has kind of gone out the window. Could Hazel be of any help? Isn't biology her expertise? Dax considers for a moment. You know, she could, but we can't just tell her that Alex and Kenji are superheroes. Yeah, let's not do that. The less people who know our secret identities, the safer we'll all be. Amen. And the safer Hazel will be, too. We don't want to put her at risk. Just then, your phone vibrates with an incoming text. People are talking about how Kenji disappeared from the Grand's opening last night. I'm making a statement to the press about it this afternoon. I could use some backup if you're available. Hey guys, sorry. Grayson needs my help. You be fine here without me? Sure, I need to talk to Hazel before we can proceed anyway. I'll try not to die while you're gone. Ouch, talking still hurts. Poppy, make sure he doesn't talk too much. On it. Great. I'm gonna go home and shower. Probably not best to go on live TV looking like this. 40 minutes later, you step into the shower and look through your closet for something to wear. What to wear? This seems like a good opportunity for a style upgrade. Tired of your old look? Now's your chance to upgrade! With what, a Smallville look? On second thought, I'm comfortable with what I have on. You leave your apartment and hurry over to Prescott Industries. Grayson meets you outside. Alex, you made it! Of course I did. When have I ever let you down? Good point. Are you nervous? Nervous? Please, I'm not afraid of a bunch of reporters. A little. Me too. I'm not concerned about their questions regarding Kenji leaving early last night, but if they ask about my dad's plan for Bayside, well, let's hope they don't do that. And something tells me they will. So now, that doesn't seem likely. If it does come up, what do you think I should say? I mean, if I come out in the opposition to my dad's agenda, I have no idea how to respond. I think you should speak from the heart. I mean, it's not like your dad even considered how you'd feel when he gave his interview last night. Why should you worry about how he'd respond? You know what, Alex? You're right. I hope they ask me about the vision for Bayside because I'm gonna tell the truth, no matter what my dad has to say about it. That's the spirit. Together, you and Grayson head inside and cross the lobby toward Prescott Industries' press room. As you step into the room, Majori approaches the mic and clears his throat. Her throat. I swear I saw his. Mr. Prescott will now be answering questions regarding the opening of the Grand last night. And nothing else, so don't even try it, asking. Porter looked taken aback as Grayson hurries forward to take the mic from Majori. I almost forgot she was a female for a moment. Maybe that's what's wrong. It's been a while, hasn't it? We haven't had Hero in a while. Thanks, Majori. I think Alex and I can take it from here. Thank you all for being here. My assistant and I will be happy to take your questions. Why did Mr. Katsouros abandon the opening of the club last night? Have you I had a professional falling out? Are you single? Wow, okay, lots of questions. As far as Kenji Katsuris is concerned, he had a pressing personal matter to attend to. As you may have heard, his mother, D.A. Miko Katsuris, was attacked by the man on fire last night. Then why did no one see him with her last night? Grayson shoots you an imploring look as you step up to the microphone. Well, you see, it's none of your business. Excuse me? It's quite literally my business to report on the news. Well, you could be at a loss a lot less annoying about it. Grayson hurriedly takes the microphone back from you as reporters mutter amongst themselves. Sorry about that, everyone. We're all a little tense here, to tell you the truth. Kenji is a close friend, and he nearly lost his mother last night. Any further questions? I have another question, actually, Mr. Prescott. Last night, you and your father seemed to present wildly different visions of the future of Bayside. Would you care to clarify your position? I was hoping you'd ask about that, actually. You were? Yes, I was. Here's what I have to say on that score. I can't endorse my father's comments regarding Bayside. He had discussed his plans with me earlier, and I made it very clear that I wasn't on board. A ripple of murmurs passes through the gathered reporters, and even Majori looked shocked. You mean to say that you won't support your father's development ambitions for Bayside? That's correct. The remarks he made last night do not reflect me or my business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have nothing more to say on the subject. But what about your father? What will he say? Grayson, wait! Reporters hound Grayson as he turns and strides away in the lobby of Prescott Industries. You and Majori hurry to keep up. It's really none of their business. Maybe Kenji had another personal matter. Grayson, what were you thinking? Your father will be furious. Too bad. He shouldn't have given that interview last night. He shouldn't have even been there. Alex, talk some sense into him, will you? Grayson, I'm proud of you. That was awesome. Thank you, Alex. Have you both gone mad or what? Need I remind you that Silas Prescott is our boss? Then he can fire me. But I won't let Alex or you or anyone take the fall for this. This was my decision. I can't deal with this. I need to work. I suddenly have tons of fires to put out. The tabloids are going to have a field day with us. Before Grayson can reply, Majori stalks away, her heels clicking on the polished floor of the lobby. So, how did that feel? Honestly, pretty good. You helped Grayson at the press conference. Thanks for giving me the courage to say what I've really felt, Alex. I'm just glad I was here to witness it. I'm sorry I can't stick around. See you on Monday. Sure, see ya. You hurry back to the clock tower to find Poppy at the computer. She smiles as you come in. Alex, you're just in time. Kenji groans and waves half-heartedly from the table. Hey, guys, what'd I mix? Where's Dax? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Poppy tentatively punches in a few keys on an old keyboard. Come on, work, damn it. After a few seconds of buffering, a low-res video feed appears on the monitor. Eagle Eye, this is Clock Tower. Come in, Eagle Eye. The video shows a view from a table at a lively cafe. Clock Tower, this is Eagle Eye. I've secured a table at Star Beans Coffee. Hazel should be here any minute. You turn to Poppy. Eagle Eye? Dax insisted on choosing his codename. Hazel enters the frame and takes a seat across from Dax with a mug of coffee, smiling. Hey, Dax. I was surprised to get your call. What's up? Dax, you should open with some science talk. I was hoping to ask you about a scientific query that popped into my head the other day. Oh, so this is about work? Actually, no. I just had a pretty complicated question, and you're one of the only people I can nerd out with. Plus, you're like literally the best at this stuff. Oh, well, thank you. Even on the monitor's display, you notice the slight blush in Hazel's cheeks. Ask away. So, there's a lot of superhumans coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, I noticed. And some of them can change a body into inorganic materials, like the guy who changes into rock? Yeah, that's totally who I meant. Anyway, I'm wondering how healing works for him in that state. Oh, fascinating question. If, hypothetically, he had a major injury with significant rock tissue loss, couldn't he be repaired by molecularly bonding more rock material to his body? Hazel laughs, almost spitting a mouthful of her coffee. Couldn't Dax bond more rock material if you wanted to kill him, maybe? Wait, what do you mean kill him? How? Wow, Dax, you seem very invested in this. Oh no, she's starting to suspect something. Dax, tell Hazel you're asking for a friend, a superhero fanboy, planning something secret, a superhero fanboy. Yeah, I'm such a fan of these superhumans. I want to learn all about them. The strengths, their weaknesses, the stats? Oh yeah, I totally agree. You do? Yeah, I'm a scientist after all. The superhumans pique my curiosity. So, about that healing problem. Right, you can't just add any old stone to his body. This is all theoretical, but the stone matter you add would have to be infused with prism energy. Otherwise it wouldn't change with him as he transforms. You can imagine how that could be a problem. So, you're saying it wouldn't be possible without the prism gate, hypothetically speaking, of course. Well, maybe not. I'm not really supposed to say anything, but my team is working on a serum that's irradiated with prism energy, which, used correctly, can impart that energy to other organisms or substances. A sort of liquid prism. That's incredible. That might actually be exactly what he needs. Hypothetically. Thanks. Prescott has been keeping it very hush-hush, though. All of our research and samples are stored in a secure warehouse in the Bayside district. But, don't tell anyone that. And don't tell anyone I told you. We've gotta find that warehouse. That serum could be the key to healing Kenji. I bet we can track down the warehouse with Dax's equipment. Yes, mission accomplished. Eagle Eye, rendezvous back at HQ. Thanks so much, Hazel, but I gotta go! So soon? Is something wrong? Dax is floundering. Dax, tell Hazel Alex needs you, Poppy needs you. You feel sick. Alex needs you. Alex needs me, you know. Typical needy, clingy Alex, always begging me for help. Aw, you're such a good friend. But, well, don't let me keep you. Needy? Clingy? I guess no good deed goes unpunished. Later that night, Dax and Poppy managed to track down a possible address for the warehouse Hazel mentioned, and you set off to find it. After soaring halfway across the North Bridge, you float through an open skylight and find yourself in a deadly quiet storage facility. Dax, Poppy, I've arrived. This looks like the place. If Hazel and her team are storing their materials in the Bayside District, this is the most likely location. Anything you find on the serum would be helpful. A sample, some notes, anything. Suddenly a voice sounds from around the corner. You find yourself to a nearby wall and hide as a hooded man approaches, talking on his phone.
Yep, the goods were right where you said they'd be. Nah, no one saw us. You hired professionals, remember? Hell yeah, once this liquid prism hits the streets, it's gonna be wild. We took it all, enough for an army. It's being loaded up in the truck as we speak.
Guys, it looks like some criminals beat me here, and they're stealing the serum. You've got to stop them. You step out from the shadows to confront the thieves. Hey, that doesn't belong to you. Time to face justice. You're about to catch a beatdown. Choose the hard way, punk. I dare you.
Punk, I ain't no... Oh, hold up. You're Locum.
He turns ghost white as his eyes widen, then turns and sprints away. Get back here! You lean forward and push away at the ground, taking flight after the criminal. Dropping him, you corner him as you close in. He reaches to his waist.
Stay the hell away from me, freak!
He draws a pistol and levels it at your chest. Grab the gun. Clasp the gun in your palm and squeeze. Metal creaks as you crumple the weapon in your hand. Hoodlum's eyes go wide as you toss the useless lump of metal aside.
I don't have time for this. I'm out of here.
Man turns and runs. He makes his way towards a loading bay where an idling van awaits, his driver yelling from the front. He jumps in the passenger seat and the driver steps on the gas. You fly towards warehouse doors to block their escape.
Out of the way, hero!
The van's speeding towards you with no sign of stopping. Stand my ground, freeze, run. Stand my ground. You slam your hands on the hood as the van makes contact. You dig in your heels as the engine revs, straining against you. You push against the van with all your might, making the wheels skid and the hood crumple under your super strength.
Oh, hell no!
With one final push, you heave it to the side, sending it skidding into a wall with a crunch. Rear doors open, revealing a scattered stacks of metal cases. The badly bruised hoodlum pops one open and pulls out a syringe.
I'm tired of this. Time to see what this liquid prism can do.
Rolls up a sleeve and pushes the needle into his bare forearm, wincing.
That's it. I can feel it working.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be very, very bad.
Die, hero!
He charges at you. Punch him, press on the ground, fly away, punch him. Hyah! You drive your fist at the hoodlum, and he catches it, squeezing your fist in a superhumanly strong grip. Ah! He flings you aside with ease. This is bad. The guy's got powers?
Wrong, Locum. Weren't you expecting a fair fight, were you?
The thief grabs wooden crates and debris and begins hurling them at you. You barely manage to shield yourself from blow after blow. You can't keep this up forever. You have to end this fight now. Hoodlum grasps a 6-foot-tall shipping crate and hoists it over his head menacingly.
Square up, hero. When I'm done with you, everyone's gonna know my name.
What, your name's Hoodlum? You steel yourself and march towards him. Gathering your strength, you zoom forward and smash the crate into splinters.
Ugh!
You stalk towards the thief as he backpedals, panicking. He grabs for another crate, but it doesn't budge.
No. What's happening?
The serum's effect must be wearing off. Already?
Forget this, I'm out of here.
The thief scrambles back into the van in a panic. When the driver revs the engine, the van skids off into the night, its rear doors still hanging open. The serum! One of the vials rolls across the floor of the van and flies out of the bag. You dive after it, soaring towards the ground and catching the sample just before it hits the ground. Whew, I got one, Dax. Not a moment too soon. Kenji's not looking too good, and we'll need that serum to save him. Hurry back! On my way. Back at the watchtower, Dax nervously holds a glass beaker over a butane torch to synthesize the serum with a melted bronze ingot. This would be a lot easier if we had the proper equipment. Okay, we get it. Spend diamonds for your crap. Whatever. Working carefully, he applies the viscous metallic solution to Kenji's wound like a poultice. It glows with a soft pink light before absorbing into his torso. I think it worked. Kenji, try to turn him back to normal. Okay. Kenji sits on the makeshift operating table and closes his eyes. A ripple of energy passes over his body as he returns to human form. You, Poppy, and Dax all lean in to inspect the place where Kenji's injury had been, only to find it completely healed over. Wow, no scar or anything. That's incredible. How do you feel? I feel great, but how? Once I combine the bronze with the serum, your body accepted it as part of you, sort of. Like giving someone a skin graft or reattaching someone's fingers. Thanks for the mental image, Dax. So, does this mean you can just add metal to my body? Because I wouldn't mind trying out a few upgrades. You're gonna have to find someone else for that. Relax. I was just kidding. That said, this does raise some interesting questions. How exactly? It's just, well, I never really made the connection to Kenji's physical form was so malleable, you know? I wonder. Dax scratches his chin, absentmindly staring out through the clock face at the night sky. You wonder? Nothing. Never mind. Right now, we've got much more important things to deal with. Kenji's phone buzzes, and he checks it to find a screen full of missed texts and calls. You can say that again. My mom's freaking out. I guess she heard about me bailing on the club opening, and she's not happy that I didn't take her home from the hospital today. Uh-oh, that's not good. It gets worse. She wants to get dinner tonight, and she wants to have a talk. Yikes. Better get some of that serum ready, Dax. I think Mako's gonna finish what Caleb started. Kenji looks at you, clearly nervous. You had my back last night, Alex, and today you saved my life again. Care to rescue me a third time, Mira? Dinner with you and your mom? I think you have to do this on your own. Sorry, Kenji, but I can't help you this time. That's okay, Alex. Hopefully my mom isn't too pissed. As Kenji gets dressed and leaves the clock tower, you turn back to Poppy and Dax. So, we have a problem. Yeah, this so-called liquid prism, the thought of this stuff hitting the streets isn't exactly pleasant. It's a nightmare. I mean, I can handle a couple of bad guys, no problem, but when you give those bad guys superpowers, that's a whole different story. At least you have Talos to even the odds, though, right? It's not even in the odds if they're up against two of these guys. What if there are 3 or 4 or other numbers greater than 2? We get it, Axe. I'm screwed. Wait a second. I might have an idea. If you wanted to take on a whole bunch of superpowered lowlives, you're going to need to come at them with a team of your own. And 2 people isn't exactly a team. You need to do some recruiting. Recruiting? But who? I'd start with someone who can make these fights a little bit more manageable. Someone who can, I don't know, slow things down a bit. You can't mean the girl from the club? The one who stole my supersuit? That's exactly who I mean. No? She was mean and kind of pervy and a girl of my dream. I'm sorry. What? Wait. I lost in track of thought. No, I'm kidding. Well, look, I'm back here. We've missed you. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head down to the description below. As you can tell, I clearly have had some coffee. Head down to the description below. You can find my social media if you wish to follow that. Or, if you wish to be generous enough to support me and my content, be greatly appreciated. There's a couple links for that as well. Otherwise, if you can, always hit that share button. It helps. And until next video, there's 2 more to do. We got sophomore and rules of engagement. So stay tuned for those. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you awesome folks in the next video. Peace.